Dempsey and Makepeace are back.
Police, drop your weapons!
A new series starts on LWT.
Shoot! Shoot!
8:30 next Saturday, Dempsey and Makepeace.
Now the last programme of our Saturday transmission, Night Thoughts.
Ten years ago, a group of 200 people from Canada and the United States came on a pilgrimage to Canterbury. Half of them were mentally handicapped. There was an understandable apprehension on the part of the cathedral authorities about the presence of 100 mentally handicapped people at the Easter Sunday Eucharist. Despite any reservations, they gave their full cooperation, and the result was a celebration of the Eucharist which maintained the full grandeur and solemnity fitting to that great cathedral, and which somehow allowed for spontaneity and warmth brought by the handicapped people and their assistants. The pilgrims carried tiny bells, which were rung with great enthusiasm during the singing of Glory to God. The Archbishop was seen to be ringing one of the bells with equal energy. After the service, other members of the congregation were warmly greeted by the pilgrims, to the obvious enjoyment of both groups. One of the canons of the cathedral remarked that he'd never seen so many happy, smiling, laughing faces. One elderly gentleman, with delight, said that he had been kissed by no less than 10 people after the service. The cathedral, I'm told, was never quite the same again. Another small group of mentally handicapped pilgrims were allowed to use the cathedral cloisters for a celebration in song and dance after a service. A bishop was watching them when suddenly a very handicapped woman whirled him into the dance. Who knows, this could be happening to mayors and councillors, even cabinet ministers and prime ministers. If that could happen more often, there's a chance that many things could not be quite the same again. Good night.
Now the weather forecast for the London weekend television area. Sunday will be a day of showers and sunny intervals. Some of the showers will be rather heavy with the chance of thunder. Highest temperature on the cool side reaching only 18 degrees Celsius, 64 Fahrenheit. The westerly wind will be fresh at times, especially in any heavy showers. Well, about the same as yesterday, except for the additions of high winds and thunder, so at least it's getting more exciting, if nothing else. And we can certainly promise you excitement on Sunday evening. Quiz shows are pretty exciting, and we have a good one at 7:15. Winner Takes All with Jimmy Tarbuck. At 7:45, Murder, Mystery, Suspense. A downtown private detective joins forces with a nun to investigate the death of a priest. One of David Janssen's last and finest performances. He's joined by Susanna York in The Golden Gate Murders. Following the news at 9:45, a new series of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Jeremy Brett and David Burke star in a story about a lady who receives a bizarre request from her employer. At 10:45, Bassie, You Ain't Heard Nothing Yet. Shirley Bassey returns to her birthplace, Cardiff, for a concert at St David's Hall in aid of International Youth Year. Some of our programmes for Sunday night. Sunday morning television gets underway at 6:55 with TVAM's Good Morning Britain. London's independent local radio stations, LBC and Capital, will be on the air throughout the night. We at LWT will be back at 9:25. But for the moment, from me, Peter Lewis, on behalf of our riverfolk here on the South Bank, have a refreshing night and a good Sunday. The time, in just under 20 seconds, will be 11 minutes to 2 o'clock. My usual last duty, just a reminder to switch off your set. Good morning.